Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to the Bohemian Empire, or rather Fascist Czechoslovakia. Someone told me how to pronounce this, sort of. Hopefully I don't butcher this again. I probably will. Oh my god, the C is basically like the Czech C, right? So that is just chi. But I don't know if a J before a C probably has some special sound there. Anyway, it's 38 December, or not 38, it's almost 1938, it's 37, the 1st of December, and we have secured a victory for nationalist Spain, which is great. We are the only other member in the Axis at the moment. Japan is at war with Shaanxi, so this war is about to heat up, and we might want to send volunteers there as well. Not that we'll have a big effect, but whatever. Our divisions were training, but they don't seem to have done much at all, which was really disappointing, because we were actually wasting equipment and manpower on that. And what else? Let me think. Right, it's a very hot summer day here in Stockholm, so my computer is screaming, if you can hear that, hopefully not. Also, achievements, yes, they were, basically someone told me that the anniversary pack that is a free LC that Paradox released along with, or just released on the, or June 6th, on the 1-year anniversary. It's basically just adds portraits and music and those small things. Apparently it breaks the game so that achievements are turned off, so our game is screwed, which means, yeah, even though I turned off the DLC now, this save was started with that DLC, and that means that we won't be able to get any achievements, which is very unfortunate. I actually just restarted the game in order to turn it on, because after all, since achievements are disabled, why not have the portraits? I don't know if there are any portraits we can see here right now. Peru, no. Colombia still has the same. You always had a different one. Not Argentina. Yeah, I don't think it's changed much, but it's certain leaders for certain places that actually have been added, which is pretty nice to see, although not in Latin America yet. Anyway, what were we doing? Yes, we are going to go for aggressive wars and then do the Hungarian situation. The Polish question is also interesting, but I don't actually know what the Polish situation means. Because, okay, Germany gets an event, the Polish situation probably means, okay, they attack Poland for me. I don't know. But Hungary is a resource-rich country. Lots of aluminium and some steel there. So, yeah, we're gonna take them out. Japan just declared war on China. Hopefully, of course, we are rooting for the Japanese. And let's see, send volunteers, need 30 divisions, right? Oh, we're waiting for them to come back. I was like, wait, we had 30, where did the other two go? We are going to send the volunteers again, this time to Japan, and I'm probably going to rename them to something interesting. This will generate threat, though. We've already gone above 25, so there's no going back now, is there? And of course, we have our little heart here, representing our love, and yeah, it's gonna be sake tour. We're gonna take a tour of the sake here. Of course, a lot more divisions down here than in Spain, so we probably won't have we can't do very much. In fact, can we ever ask them back? No, we can't, but whatever. Let's help out the Japanese somewhere. Maybe we should go for the communists first. I wonder. Yeah, I actually have no idea what's going on with the exercising. I've been putting it on and off, but doesn't seem to be working, which is really unfortunate. Alright, we're done with aggressive wars, so we are directly going to go for the Hungarian question. We'll gain in the next war goal against the Kingdom of Hungary. The Anschluss of Austria, if that's what they wish. It's really unfortunate that, I mean, there's probably ways I could have taken Austria out before the Germans, but yeah, the map, it looks okay. It's just that we're gonna be surrounded until we ourselves take out Germany, which I doubt we'll do in this particular playthrough. Hungary secures Romanian support for rearmament. Without consulting us, the Romanian government has signed a treaty with Hungary, altering or removing the restrictions of the Treaty of Trianon. Hungary is now allowed to rearm freely and develop all manners of military equipment, including tanks and planes. While it has been an open secret that Hungary has been expanding its army, this new agreement will soon bring them to a point where they could be a military threat to us once again. I'm gonna say yes. Actually, yeah, we'll lodge a diplomatic protest. The Sake tour, after being on the IBEERian tour as well, they are now veterans. That is pretty nice. I wonder, can they go to beyond veterans? It says to the next level, 63%. Let's actually put Skoda in charge here, so we get a research time decrease, or maybe war economy. Yeah, actually it's time. Yeah, it's time to go to war economy. Time to make some minor adjustments to our military here. Oh, look at that, we actually had these units finished, totally forgot about them. So let's allow them to deploy, of course, and yeah, we need to make the same edit to everything. The Mountaineers, though, they need only a combat width of 10, so that's even better for us. And these guys are going to have some support artillery. The recon company, though, was already there, and we're going to change out the cavalry for motorized infantry. The Hungarian situation is done. That means that we can actually go to war now properly. I haven't been paying attention to these guys. In fact, I might make a front line here and just have them do their own thing, so we don't have to think too much about this. Anyway, we need to strike whilst the iron is hot, so they're not guaranteed by anybody. And let's declare our war. Annex. Budapest is gonna fall really quickly. When did we declare this war? The 22nd of April or something? Volunteers from Italy, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to decline. I almost forgot, we have to choose the next one. I think we're gonna go for the Polish question. I don't know what happens, but let's do it. And just as the volunteers' forces come home, we have a peace treaty. Of course, we shall take all states and the turn, and click done. Voila. Look at that. Oh, yes. Much better. So now to Poland. The thing is, okay, we have military factories and all of that, but we are actually waiting for... We're not waiting. There's something I was going to say. I forget now. Honestly, I realized that we could actually justify a war on Romania here. 197 days, or maybe even go ahead and do this on Yugoslavia, because that's only 150 days. But since we're actually 70 days away from the Polish thing, I think we're going to focus on that in case there is a war, and then we'll see how things play out and react from there. In fact, after this, we're probably going to go for this, because research slots are very nice. And then after that, we probably want... God, I don't know. I'm probably going to go down the arms export and fortification line here. This is almost funny here. I'm doing the Polish question, and Poland is doing prepare for the next war. It's well timed there. And thus it is completed. I wonder what's next. Let's see, let's do the university thing and just wait for the German answer. Oh, yes. The German Reich has approved our plan to deal with the Polish situation. We can strike as soon as preparations are completed. Conquer focus. Perfect. And declare war. Yes. Oh, sweet revenge. Oh, this is going to be very nice. I wonder if we can actually steamroll them ourselves. You want us to... It'll require convoys, but okay, that's weird. Why would it need convoys? And what do you want? Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay, Germany, how are you doing this? They're doing demand the Sudetenland. I can't. No, 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 no. The game is not supposed to break like this. This is bullshit. Anyway, we are probably gonna have to call in the Germans here. Because we are not doing very well. We've lost 3,000, they've lost 8,000. Yeah, that's fine, but it's just that the front line doesn't look as stable anymore since they've been rerouting divisions. Oh no. Oh no. It's happened. Shit. The war has begun. The Allies, which are only Britain and its colonies at this time, are now at war with Germany and the Bohemian Empire. Ideology, drift defense, and political power gain plus 5%. Sounds useful. I'll take it. Or actually, wait. Were we gonna do industrial concern? Because that's actually very useful over time. The fall of Warsaw. Okay, Germany sent their mobilized or mobile infantry units, so they actually took it before me, even though I had manually sent a few infantry divisions. But German forces advancing in Poland have succeeded in capturing Warsaw. Sporadic fighting continues in Prague. What? Oh, Prague, the district of Warsaw. Okay, I was like, Prague? That's impossible. But yeah, Poland did not stand a chance. Poland has capitulated. Great news. And 50% of their stockpiled equipment. So here's the thing. This stockpiled equipment, there's now a thing where you can actually convert the stuff. Wait, let me just deploy these. Yeah, no, you can basically convert the things that you receive, the units. Now the question is, how do I do that? You want to provide Panzer IIs? Sure, thanks. Alright, thankfully I feel like I've stalled the German Sudetenland thing here by joining a war with them. It's very strange that they could even choose that. I thought the focus should be bypassed entirely. But yes, anyway, we are going to put our units on the Romanian front. They seem to have... yeah, they overpower us completely, so maybe we should go for Yugoslavia instead, even though Romania is richer. Yeah, that's the thing, right? You know what, I think I'm gonna leave the Romanian front entirely unoccupied here. We're gonna move over to the Soviet front, and we're gonna justify a war goal, because they still have the officers purged modifier. It's 1938, remember, not 1939. So striking them now is like the best possible thing one can do ever. And now I wonder, only 10 days for everything? Ooh. This is very nice, but I can only choose a limited number of things. Alright, this seems good. It's gonna shoot the world tension by 37, but why not? Oh, crap. The French. See, I was waiting for this, because I knew they were gonna join eventually, but I was hoping that we would be able to destroy the Soviet Union before the French started anything. The 4th International. Alright. Now, here's the thing. Maybe we should attack the Soviet Union anyway. My fear is just the Germans are not actually going to attack Belgium or anything else because they are stuck with the Demand the Sudetenland. Really stupid. I don't know. Paradox, please fix. Please fix. Because that's absolutely crazy. But I feel like we could potentially... I mean, can we take them on alone? Probably not. But the Germans are going to reroute some troops. I mean, this could be a terrible, terrible idea, and I might have to restart. But, you know, it's all or nothing, right? Aha! Okay, yeah. So national fascism is much better, and you need to have destroyed the divided nation thing. Because, after all, I just noticed that Czech consolidation actually gives us a minus recruitable population thing, and this one is just reinforce rate plus 2%, and then plus recovery rate 10%, so much better. And also yeah, we'll see what happens over here. I'm also really curious about, like, trust in the West. I can do that even though I'm in a faction with Germany, and then also German appeasement doesn't actually do anything apparently, so yeah, I'm rather confused. The 9th of September 1938, the Bohemian Empire does a crazy thing and declares war on the Soviet Union. I know, it's insane, okay, but we're gonna stay defensive here for now, and then in time we'll try to push to Moscow. I want the best for us, okay? Perfect, that actually pushed Italy into the Axis, so that's great. Japan joined the Axis. See, this was a perfect move. Alright, seems like they've been attacking quite a lot and failing, so let's try to start a push here. I see green. Green is good. We actually had 75% participation just a few minutes ago, but our participation is pretty high, and I'm not trying to keep it high. We're probably gonna try to micromanage a few units here and there, try to occupy as many important centers as possible, and hopefully we'll get a fair share of the Soviet lands. Okay, so the new air map mode is actually quite interesting. You can actually click and look at last sortie, last day, and see sort of how the battles are going. That was a terrible move on my part to move my planes over there, so in fact I might move them south and then over to the Ukraine. The good thing about locking the Germans onto a move where they can't actually go around through Belgium, they can't attack anything else, is that it sort of forces us to, or forces them to be a little bit weaker, right? And not be super OP, so we guide them the way we want them to go, basically. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. We no longer get the effects from Reign of Terror. Okay, but we do have quite a bit of stuff we can do here. Extensive conscription, we're going to keep it on that so far. Recovery rate, combat training, East Generation, division attrition. Actually, division attrition is really nice. National fascism is done, and now, yeah, we can't actually do any of these because we can't be in a faction. Okay, interesting. Oh well, whatever. We are going over to, I think we should do a few of these military ones to get the tank bonuses before it's too late. However, our manpower is depleting a little bit, so perhaps we should do a little bit of a Sudetenland fortification, because then the Polish line and Hungarian line, internal redoubts, fallback line. Yeah, it's just I want the recruitable population modifier. Yeah, that's the end of France right there, I think. The Italians did very well. They pushed in rapidly. I don't think the French were prepared for Italy joining there, and now the Germans have pushed through the Maginot Line, and will be reaching Paris soon, I think. Also, it's finally time to add some field hospitals to our units, just to make sure they don't die horrendous deaths. It costs resources and stuff, but it really helps with the reduction in casualties, even though casualties actually help you in war or in the peace treaty, but whatever. We want field hospitals everywhere. Yugoslavia joined the Axis. Wow, thank you. Because the United Kingdom declared war on Yugoslavia. Smart move, Britain, but also terrible. Because now you have to keep an eye on them all the time. But at the same time, it's more units that can be deployed on the Eastern Front. Appoint allied friendly government? I don't think so. How can I stop you from doing that, Romania? Zog submits to Italy. Another victory for our friend Benito Mussolini. Yeah, okay, cool. Now, what do we do next? I wonder. Let's do concentrated industry. You know what? We'll get this Prince of Terror guy. He seems... Actually, I don't know. I always start off sort of on the fence here, but okay, division recovery rate plus 8%, that's pretty good as well. We'll do that. France has capitulated. Great news. Yes, indeed. Now, I wonder, what are these balls? Okay. Oh, maybe it's like air battles or something. Anyway, now a bunch of divisions are freed up and will be sent east, and we're gonna smash the Soviets. Nation Française declared war on Free France. Indeed, under Marshal Pétain. Time to start building a very much needed synthetic oil factory. Or a row of factories in our territory. I see loads of green here. I like it. It's very nice. Unfortunately, we still only have 26% war participation. I'm not sure. It's occupation, I guess, that's playing the biggest role so far. And that's what I understand occupation is important. But I just don't. I really hate how, basically, if I, as a major or even a minor nation, right? If I break through a front, but then suddenly this minor nation or this other major, they just send their mobile units really fast over to Moscow or like a big city center and take it. Suddenly they have that occupation and not me, which is sort of stupid because I actually did all the heavy lifting. I'm still not a big fan of the whole distribution, or even the peace treaty system is sort of really bad in my opinion. I'm not sure how to improve it, so it's not exactly the most constructive criticism, but I don't, it's really annoys me all the time. I'm actually going to go ahead and boost party popularity in Romania. It costs us political power per day, but I think it's a necessity, because I really don't want a democratic Romania. It would destroy us if they suddenly jumped into the Allies. Venezuela wants to send 1 division. Of course you can. What's this? The British have landed. Oh no. Oh no. Skoda Works have long been a major suppliers of arms throughout Europe, producing weapons on scale far higher than our nation alone requires. Producing on such a scale leads to efficiencies of production that few other producers can dream of. Boom. Look at that. Kiev has fallen into our hands, and hopefully we can actually take it in the peace deal at least. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm afraid Germany is going to take a bunch of stuff. Also, I totally forgot to start this off earlier, but it's pretty important to get fascism going in the United States, because they tend to be a pain. And we have entered another war. I'm not going to call in Germany. They'll probably not accept, but it's nice, just so we can see what they ask for in the peace deal. Germany wants to help us in the war effort against China, blah blah blah. Yeah, whatever. Join if you want. But yeah, we're surrounding Leningrad now. Surrounding some troops there, defeating the Comintern, or rather just the Soviets, because there is not much else in the world who would join them at this moment, and Moscow shall be ours soon enough. We have harbors, look at that. Okay, so wait, oh, but we don't have any ports, so we can't actually use that. That's sort of stupid. We finally have infantry equipment level 2 ZKs 383s. So we're gonna start building those, even though we're almost at a deficit of infantry equipment, so it's very important that we destroy the Soviet Union as quickly as possible. We're also almost out of manpower here. We have lost 239,000 men fighting the Soviet Union. Another, where are we here? 255 against the Allies? How is that calculated? I have no idea. Well, I mean, this should be easy. Like, it's like Allied troops fighting me, but I haven't really fought. Well, I did fight the Polish troops, but it wasn't really that difficult, was it? Anyway, we're gonna go to service by requirement. It's pretty heavy, but we need the manpower. Moscow has fallen. Unfortunately, it wasn't our unit. We tried. I really did, but seems like the Germans took it first, which put our participation down by a little bit. Is this the end of the Soviet Union? Yes, I do hope so. However, that will be the end of this episode. You'll have to see what happens in the next one. I mean, we've achieved quite a lot. 2 episodes, 3 years, almost 4, and we've almost defeated the Soviet Union. We've defeated the French, and the Bohemian Empire is really, trying out all the beers throughout Europe. We're doing the best we can, and yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. This has been Game Gapster. Farewell.